Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpack Trader Training Room for Tuesday, March the 25th, 2025. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. This is our only session today, so we'll dispense with disclosure. Get in sync possibility on the micro Russell. Market opens in a little under 4 minutes. IM is flat. We are on the June contracts now on the market indices. May contracts on energy. May contract on soybeans. We're in a short on crude, and unleaded has taken a full loss on its first trade and is currently flat. So we are down 74 ticks on unleaded. That was a 37 tick risk on 2 positions. And soybeans is flat, looking for a new trade. Pound Aussie is flat. And the potential long trade has canceled. Pound Aussie is in a early trade that had gone too far, really short. YM showing a potential short trade now. Did trigger in, but at the moment it's a get in sync. And looks like it may go too far on us. Two minutes to market open. And the micro Russell trade stops out, so that trade is off the table. And the YM trade does in fact go too far. So we will look for a new trade there. We now have a short setup on the micro Russell. And we're still about 20 seconds from open. And now we go to the long side on the micro Russell. That happened right at market open. And we should be in the long trade. It did come back for us. And he's 8:30 Central Time is mark. There's money going to be money management. It went one tick beyond, so let's. And that's a break-even stop out. YM with a long trade also at the market open gets us a target 1 and a small trailer for one and done session. Soybeans with a potential long trade. Still short on crude. And now a full loss on the short side on the micro Russell. YM is done, and we stop out of the early pound Aussie trade, looking for a new setup there. And now we have a new long trade on the micro Russell. That did trigger in, just hit the entry a second time. So definitely in the trade, setting new session highs. I'm going to put the unleaded chart up here over top of the YM since it's done. We'll wait 4 minutes to start our session on the micro NQ. Oops, I didn't change that chart. That should be min Q June 25. Money management on the micro Russell. And target. So that is a break even, a win, a loss, and a win. Possible stop and reverse on crude. At 66. We go to 64 with the stop and reverse adjustment. 66 on the key level. Almost a full stop out at 67. Yeah. Stop is one tick below the session high. The stop, I would have pushed the stop up since it just set that high. Push that stop up to probably would have pushed it up to 71, but right now it's at 66. Target 4 on the micro Russell. Soybeans long trade did trigger in. Micro NQ still loading. And short trade of the micro Russell. And quickly going down to money management. One tick there. 3. Right, a break-even stop. And there is a win at target 3. So we now look for target 4. Second win of the morning. And there is target 4. Two wins to target 4 this morning already, along with a break even and a full loss. Pound Aussie is flat, soybeans is long, unleaded is flat after a full loss there. Crude is short with potential stop and reverse to long, and stopping out on the trailer. And here we have a new long trade on micro Russell. Micro Russell being pretty active this morning. Successful so far. 25.5 for the money management. Micro NQ picking up trade number 1. On the short side, taking some heat, just missed stop. Soybeans progressing through the session open. It's trying to. Crude stops and reverses at 69.66. So money management will be at 76. Which is target 3. So our targets will be targets 3 and 4. Micro Russell in the long trade, crude in the long in a long. IM is done. Unleaded is flat. Pound Aussie is flat. Micro NQ in a short, and soybeans in a long. Crude trying to make the push higher Session high at 69.68. And we do stop out, and now we are long on the micro NQ. A little bit larger trade than usual. Not large enough to move our target down, so we'll stay with target 2. Soybeans rejected at 200 EMA. Micro Russell taking heat. Micro NQ making some progress toward target 1. That is our break-even money management point. Soybeans now testing the 50 EMA. Crude sitting at the entry 66. And Micro Russell stops out for loss number 2. 2 losses, 2 wins, and a break even. One more trade this morning. Short trade on the Micro Russell. Need to move down 2 ticks on this one. There's money management. 19.8. Micro NQ stops and reverses. So that is a second loss, and a very much smaller one than normal, less than half. And target 2 win to the short side. Looking for target 3. Stop currently at still at the break even. 1 tick beyond the entry. Soybeans now dropping down below the entry again. And a possible long setup on the pound Aussie. I would adjust that around the 50, about 20 SMA. 20 SMA is 04972. Entry is 0497. If you adjust that up, it's going to take it to a major key level area. But I think that's still the right way to go. I think 0501 is probably a good entry point. So then we will go to 513 is money management. And our first target for two positions would be target 2 at 514. Break even stop out on the micro NQ. Break even stop out on the micro Russell. Actually, break even stop on the micro NQ. A winning trade to target 2. The rest of it, one tick break even, and now into a long trade. And a full stop. So that's loss number 3. That ends the micro NQ session. Micro Russell session is done also, so we'll let it back down here to its normal home. Still long on crude. Flat on unleaded. Currently flat on the pound Aussie with a potential long trade. Long setup. Adjusting around the 20 SMA. Adjusting around the 20 SMA and making a major key level adjustment on the entry to the pound Aussie trade. Our market indices continuing downward. Or at least 2 of them. Soybeans back up in the session, just almost back up in the session open. Crude, unleaded, pound Aussie, and soybeans are still active. Crude and soybeans both long. Unleaded flat, waiting for a new setup. And pound Aussie is flat with a long setup pending. Not much going on right now. YM and Micro Russell both with a bounce upward. Still in the same situation. Very slow price action this morning. Market open was in, or 9 o'clock start was in that bar right there on crude. And we are within 5 minutes of being an hour in now. Soybeans back at its entry point. Crude testing the 20 simple moving average. Unleaded still with only the original full loot loss right out of the session start, 9 o'clock. This is one of those days where we were just watching. $2.20 to our 10 a.m. mini session on crude. At the moment, the long trade at 62 would be a get in sync. We're in that trade from 66 with a stop and reverse adjustment. But since that would be the first trade of the session, it's not a stop and reverse. We didn't take it at 62 on the entry. And our first actionable target would be target 2 at 72. Rather than 76. Under 2 minutes to go. Soybeans has a short trade filtered out by the trend mode at the moment. It looks like if we close down, the trend indicator is going to go positive to negative. That would indicate that we go ahead and stop out, go ahead and exit the existing long trade if that happens. And then it becomes a get in sync on the short. It looks like it may hit target 1 before any of that happens. And unleaded with a short trade. So did that happen? Yep, that was just after our start time. So that's a valid trade. It looks like it just missed money management. And we do stop out of the long. That actually would be a session ender. Now that would be a session ender for the 9 a.m. session. This is a 10 a.m. session trade. So crude is now short on the 10 a.m. session. 9 a.m. session was a losing session. Took a stop and reverse and a full loss. This is the first trade of the 10 a.m. session. Unleaded with money management and a target 1. There. So there's several pieces of orange label news, but no red labels. So I'm not standing down to start it for the 10 a.m. mini session. Long trade setup on the pound Aussie did cancel, as did the short setup. So we remain long. On soybeans. Crude testing the 50. Crude bouncing off the 50. Not good for a short. All right, still in the short on crude. Still in the long on soybeans. Unleaded gets a partial win. And the pound Aussie with a new long trade. Triggers in, so the pound Aussie is long. Crude is short. Unleaded is flat, and soybeans is short. I'm sorry, soybeans is long. On Aussie, just under money management. There it is, money management. We can pick up the target. That's going to be make it a one and done session when it completes the trade. And there is target. So this will be a one and done session for the pound Aussie. Just took a while to do it. Took an hour and a half to get the first trade. Just minutes then to, yeah. us out. Right at an hour and 35 minutes to set up. And in less than in 6 minutes, we're already at target one. Crude going sideways, bouncing along right along the 50 EMA. All right, entry. And that trade was 501. Yeah, that's right where we had adjusted the prior trade to. So with major key level adjustment, the stop is going to be 499. Two pips of risk remaining on the trade. Actually, no, we hit target, so I will take it to 502, even though that's a key level point. Since we've hit target, I'm not going to leave risk on. So I'll take our one pip at 502 because of the situation. Ignore the key level. Good. Testing the 50 again. And unleaded still flat. And plotted break-even stop is at 499. We're going to stay at 502. Pound Aussie's trying to push toward target 2 now. Slow movement. unleaded in a short. Trying to lull us to sleep. Crude now getting positive. And there's another target one. Win. That one's worth 29. There's target 2 for 46. Right. Our 22.28 from 22.33. So that's 10 ticks. So cuts our loss. Cuts us down to down 64. We're down 18 for target 2. Target 1 traders, 72 less 36. That's 36. And 5 is 31. And we pick up a 29. So, and now the stop has moved down another pip. Entry at 19, stop now at 17, so we're at dead even for target 1. And we're down 18 on target 2. Actually, down 16 is where the stop currently sits. Crude back to its entry point again. Soybeans just hovering. And pound Aussie falling back through the 50 EMA. Not much going on. Pound Aussie looks like it's probably going to stop out within less, right within about a pip of, and there, yeah, there's a stop out on Pound Aussie. Soybeans picking up a few ticks. Unleaded attempting to push down again. And this is kind of why are we watching this day? But some days are like that. Micro Russell and Micro NQ were pretty active. Crude and unleaded have not been terribly active. Volume getting it done quickly. Micro Russell and Micro NQ going through 6 trades pretty quick. Actually, Micro NQ got 4 trades, 3 of them losses. And 6 trades on Micro Russell, 3 wins, 2 losses, and a break even. No, I'm sorry. 2 wins, 2 wins, 2 losses, and a break even. Or 2 break evens. Crude looks like it wants to break down, but just isn't sure. Should likely take unleaded with it. All right, there's a stop move down on unleaded. That's definitely going to get target one traders positive. So this will be POQ for target one. We need 18 for break even. 19 would get us positive on the trailer. Let's see. Entry was at 22.19. We need 22's flat. So yeah, 22.01, which is where one of our stop points will probably be, is going to be break even. Currently at 22.11, so we're down 10 at the moment. Picked up 8 on the trailer. Looks like the 4.99 stop would have held on the pound Aussie. Soybeans back to its entry level again. Rejected off the 50 EMA. Pushing down. Crude still positive. There's target 2 again, pushing down. Looks like the stop will come down to 22.06. Target 2 just down 5 now. And I am afraid I am going to have to say goodbye this morning. I've got to get ready for an appointment. I will be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 for our regular session and crude oil inventory session at 10:30 tomorrow. Regular schedule this week. Nothing strange or unusual. Ooh, stop's going to come down to 21.96 on this one. It's already at 21.06, 22.06. Yeah, 21.96. That'll get target 2 traders positive. Pound Aussie was a winner. YM was a winner. Micro Russell was break even. Micro NQ was a loser today. Soybeans is, we don't know where it's going to go. It's on the negative side at the moment, but it's still in its first trade. Losing session at 9 a.m. on crude. And there's the move to 21.96 for the stop. So that's going to get everybody positive on unleaded. All right, folks, I am going to call it a morning. We will see you tomorrow at 9:30. Stop moves down to 86 on unleaded. Definitely a winning session there. Everybody have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.